Total War Rome 2 is one of the games everyone has an opinion about. Released in 2013 with a, let's just say, less than glorious launch, it slowly transformed into one of the most replayable strategy titles Creative Assembly has ever made. Today, Rome 2 is a massive cinematic sandbox where every battle feels epic, every faction feels unique, and every campaign intends to do a story you didn't plan for. Rome 2's campaign is where it truly shines, whether your start as Rome, Carthage, Macedon, Egypt, or a tiny tribe clinging to survival. The campaign always has this grand historical tone, provinces matter, food matters, public order matters, but the real hook is how everything connects. You're not just building armies, you're shaping an empire, and each faction actually plays differently. Rome has strong infantry and stable politics. Carthage leads into naval control and mercenaries. Eastern kingdoms rely on horse archers and wealth. Barbarian factions hit hard, expand fast, and collapse even faster. No campaign ever plays out the same way twice. One run you're conquering Gaul by turn 100, another run Sparta shows up out of nowhere with 8 full stacks and wipes out half the map. Rome 2's campaign isn't perfect, but it's unpredictable, and that's what keeps it interesting. And then we get to the battles, the part everyone remembers. Rome 2 is the most realistic and cinematic game in the series. Infantry and spears clash together well enough to make it feel cinematic without overpowered. But cavalry and archers have such a larger impact in other games than they've ever had before. Artillery will wreck any unit. The animations and camera work, you can zoom in anywhere in any massive battle, and it looks great. But the biggest strength is variety. Phalanx battles, barbarian charges, the Roman testudo, it works so well in this game than it does in other games and other time periods. Now, time for one of my personal favorite sections of every Total War game, sieges. Sieges in Rome can be surprisingly intense. The towers are towers. They mess you up really bad. Artillery can be fun to play around, and the micromanaging is insane. It's not as polished as the later Total War games, but it has personality. Taking the city always feels like an event more than politics, I guess. But naval battles, that's kind of a different story. They're unique. Ships aren't just floating archers, the ramming system is brutal. A heavy ship hitting at full speed can delete an entire enemy vessel instantly. This is one of the first games I've played that have naval combat. It's an interesting and would be really great if they polish it up a little bit more. One of the biggest reasons Rome 2 still has a loyal fanbase is the sheer faction variety. You've got disciplined legions, screaming barbarian hordes, Greek hoplites, Eastern horse archers, nomadic tribes, desert warriors, and elephant-supported armies. Every DLC added more depth, especially Divide et Impera if you're into mods. Even without modding, Rome 2 gives you dozens of campaigns that feel different every single time. Rome 2 is over a decade old now, and honestly, it holds up better than you'd expect. On modern hardware, it runs well, the visuals still look great, and the campaign map is surprisingly clean for a 2013 game. Is it perfect? No. Battles sometimes feel floaty, pathfinding can be weird, and this AI still does AI things, like charging cavalry into spears from the front, but overall, it's aged far better than its launch would have suggested. So, is Total War Rome 2 worth playing in 2025? Absolutely. If you want a deep campaign, massive battles, and an ancient world brought to life with style and scale, Rome 2 still delivers. It's not the most complex game in the series, and it's not the most realistic, but it's one of the most enjoyable. Rome 2 is big, cinematic, replayable, and full of those classic Total War moments that make you want to start one more campaign. After all these years, it remains a strategy game worth playing and returning to. If you want to try out this game, wait for a Total War sale. They have it all the time. This game needs more of a player base for how good it is.